Like I have 6+ years of experience. I was going through your resume. So you are having 3 years of experience into Java development, right?
Yes.
Can you briefly describe about your roles and responsibilities? Like what all you do in your day-to-day activities like that?
Yeah. Fine. Like from 3+ years of experience, I have been working in Java, Spring and Springboot microservices. Like earlier, in my previous project, I have worked on completely on Java and Spring. But in my current project, I'm into the Spring Boot and microservices, where I had to create some services and also to integrate with other using REST API calls and all.
Okay, so you have experience on Java, Spring Boot, microservices, right?
Yes.
Do you have any experience in the front end technologies like Angular or React?
No.
Okay. So how much do you rate yourself in Java out of 10?
6 out of 10.
6. Okay. In Spring, like Spring and Spring Boot, how much do you rate yourself?
Around 6 only.
Okay. Microservices?
Around 5.
5. Okay.
Yes.
So can you explain in detail like what all are OOPS concepts?
Yeah. Like inheritance, abstraction, and encapsulation. These are our main OOPS concepts. Where, like in abstraction, we'll be hiding that internal functionality of that, like any implementation by using abstract class or by using interface. We can just declare variables and methods, whatever we need, and whatever implementing class that will be implementing the functionality based on that. Using inheritance like parent features, methods that can be accessible, that can be extended by child class, and also can be overridden in child class. By using encapsulation, we can declare members as private in a class, and by using public getters and setters, we can be able to access those values.
Okay. So can you explain like what is exception handling and what kind of exceptions we need to handle and why?
Exception handling is something that suddenly occurs in a program where that leads to abnormal termination of a program, and some basic exceptions are there, like when we are trying to find a file from a particular location where we can't find after checking, like a class not found exception or something like that, or array index of drop bounds exception where we are trying to access the element which is not in which is beyond that array index. Depends.
Okay, like what kind of exceptions we need to handle explicitly?
In the sense, like you mean to say,
sometimes compiler will
compile time exceptions and runtime exceptions. You are asking about that?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I'm asking about that only. Hello?
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, can you answer on that? Like what are runtime and what are compile time exceptions? Like why they are divided in such a way?
Yeah, some like in some real time scenarios, like we need to handle some compile time exceptions, suppose if we are using any methods or something which is internally throwing some exception, then if we are using that class or the interface, then we need to handle that exception by using try block or try catch block or by throwing that exception at method level.
Okay, what is the keyword we use to throw that?
Throws that exception.
Okay, like what is the difference between throw and throws?
Throws is used at method level, whereas throw is used in a try block while getting some exception.
We use that in try block.
Yes.
Okay. And coming to collections, like on what all collections you have explicitly worked?
I have worked on hash map
Okay.
and long ago analysis.
Acha, hash map and array list you have worked.
Yes.
Okay, like can you explain in detail like how hash map works?
Yeah, hash map internally contains key value pairs model where the elements can be accessed via key and using map with this key value will be mapped according to them.
No, that I know. Like I'm asking, like how that is internally stored. Like with this key, this value is associated. So, like, can you tell me like what all are the features of hash map? Like, in which scenarios we will go for hash map?
Like when we need to access it by some particular key or something. Internally hashing will be there.
Huh?
Based on the hash code, like by default, it will be generated, right? Based on the hash code, it will be generated. Like elements will be stored based on that.
Okay, so if we want to create our own hash map class, can we create?
Hash map class?
Yeah.
Hashing code.
No, the hash map class. In the same way, hash map, I would like to describe hash map one class. Can I do it?
Yeah, by extending hash map, you can.
No, I don't want to extend hash map.
You can extend map interface.
Even I don't want to extend map. Can we do? Okay, if we are extending map,
Yeah.
for implementing map interface,
Yes.
so what all are methods I need to override?
Hash code method, you may need to override.
Okay, anything like put or delete, remove, any methods that we
Yes,
need to
yes.
override?
Put, delete.
Hmm?
Sorry, your voice not clear.
Yeah, any other methods we need to override apart from hash code?
We can directly access that, right?
Which one?
Put, get, delete, these methods we can access, right?
No, I am
Using
talking.
hash map.
Is there any other method we need to override to work that properly? See, hash code is related with one more method.
Yeah, equal.
Yeah, do we need to override that method?
Yeah, that is for comparison, right?
So yes, that is for comparison. So whenever you are you saying that we don't need to override equals method if you are having our own hash map?
No, like we have to override, that is fine, but that is for comparison. I'm saying that with
Okay, fine.
equals and hash code.
Okay. So have you heard anything about static keyword?
Yes.
Also, can you explain what is static keyword? What all places we can use that?
Yeah, like static keyword is used like in if a variable is declared as static, then it will be like common to all of the objects which is created for that class. Like if there are multiple objects, then we can directly access, like each and every object can access that variable in common without creating any object for that. Or-
No, without creating an object, an object can access a static thing.
No,
You are
I'm
saying?
saying like if it is declared, like if a variable is declared as static, then any object can access that variable. I'm sorry. Any object can access that variable. Whereas if a class is declared as static, then without creating objects, also another class can access that.
Okay, can a class be a static class?
Yeah, static or nested class.
Sorry?
Static class or nested class.
You are saying static class and nested class same?
Like in static class only there are some nested class.
Okay. Okay.
In the class or the
Have you heard anything about singleton? Singleton class.
yeah,
Yeah. What is that?
where only one object for that class can be created.
Can you create our own like customized singleton class? Like, can you give some idea like how to create our own customized class on that?
Customer
Customized singleton class. If I want to create a singleton class, how can I do that?
using singleton keywords.
Okay. Have you heard anything about immutable class?
I heard like saying regarding I heard immutable, but regarding class I didn't heard.
Okay. What is immutable in Java?
Um, like immutable word or immutable class?
Anything, whatever you know about immutable. Can you put some like?
Yeah, like keeps on changing. Like a string. In case of string, like if we append any string, that value gets changed, and that new value, whatever we are appending, right? That new string, whatever we are getting, that is stored in separate string, not in. It is not appending in existing string. In that case, it's immutable.
Your voice is breaking actually. Can you be a bit louder?
Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah, now you're heard.
Yeah. In case of strings, like I'm saying, if we try to append a string, then that whole appended value of that string gets stored in a new string, not in the existing string. That is what I'm saying.
So what will happen to that
Regarding
existing
immutable.
string?
That remains in that heap memory. I mean string pool, but again in new string with the appended value will be stored as a new string, not with that existing string.
Okay. What is? Have you worked on like string buffer, string builder?
I haven't used that.
You know, right? What are those three classes?
Yeah.
So,
I know that.
so in which
Using
scenario
string
we can
buffer and string builder, we can like append that string without like in case of strings I have told you, right? In case of string buffer and string builder, that problem will be solved. Like existing string can be updated.
Okay. So what is the advantage of that? So what advantage we get, like if at all a new string is creating or if
Like wastage of memory can be avoided, right?
okay. So coming to the Spring, like on what all modules you have worked in Spring?
In Spring Core, Springboot. Just 1 minute. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, can you tell like what all modules you have worked in Spring?
Yeah, Spring MVC, Spring Core, Springboot.
You worked on Springboot?
Yeah, in my present project.
Okay, like what is Spring Boot actually?
Like it is also a framework where where an application can be run using that inbuilt Tomcat, and also it provides some annotations there, auto configuration, and also auto configuration, and enable like component scan. This will be done using one annotation itself, Spring Boot application annotation.
What is that annotation?
Spring Boot application annotation.
Okay, okay. So in microservices, what you are actually doing? You're building a microservice, right?
Yeah.
So can you give a short example like what you are actually coding to create a microservice?
Yeah, like using Spring Boot module, like so we are creating the Spring Boot application, and ultimately we are registering that with Eureka Service Registry, and uh, the other service which wants to communicate with this service can fetch that service from Eureka client, and ultimately it can call for any like it can get any data like that.
Okay. So I was going through your resume. You said you are authenticating application users, right? You know.
Yeah, like
So how do
other
you do that?
authentication, we are maintaining many services like as like there are many microservices. Some services like validation thing, over like main request comes to our service, and through a security gateway which is maintained by some other team, we are just processing that request to some risk engine, like based on the data, and also like some checks are done at some risk engines, and after getting proper response, like we are maintaining some responses, like if that particular user is logged in recently, then we can process this or a request by getting some response, allow, deny something. We are maintaining like that. If a particular user is checking that user data, if that particular user has not logged in for many days or something, then we are returning a response as challenge type, so that user has to answer some security questions, or some pin, or need to change password like that.
So to whom you will be sending this response?
No, actually we are connecting with risk engine, and we are getting response from that risk engine, and based on risk engine we are redirecting our service to another risk engine to handle this process.
Okay,
So
okay, okay.
ultimately,
Yeah, got it, got
once
it.
it is done, then we'll be sending the response to user.
Okay, okay, got it.
Yeah.
So you have worked on Spring as well, right?
Yeah.
So what is the difference, like what is the relationship or difference between dependency injection and IOC, inversion of control?
Like dependency injection, like IOC is achieved using dependency injection. Like inversion of control can be achieved by using dependency injection.
And what is that actually, like I'm asking, what is that dependency injection or IOC?
Yeah, like if we need to, suppose if we need to access some methods or some class instance, and directly we are not directly we are not creating instance of that, and we are not using as it is tightly coupled. So we are we are just creating that instance and making it as auto-while and also making that class as component. So whenever it is required, it will be auto-while automatically so that we can access it very easily.
Okay, what is auto wiring?
Yeah, it loads that class whenever it is required. Like it is not creating any in like object, like memory allocation will be done whenever it is needed. Like normal procedure, we'll be creating class name instance is equal to some new by calling constructor, right?
Yeah.
We are not creating like that.
Okay, in how many ways auto wiring can be done?
In two ways.
Two ways.
Based auto wiring and constructor based.
Okay, in how many ways dependency injection can be done?
And then it can be done using auto wiring.
Okay. And one more thing. So you have hands-on experience in HTML?
Very long ago, like in very initial days.
Oh, okay. So in the current project you are not using, right?
Yeah, in my current
SQL?
project. Yeah, that also in my previous project. Like basic queries, I have idea, but we are not using it here.
Oh, okay. Like, can you tell me like how many types of joins are present? Like any idea on joins?
Yeah, inner join, outer join, left join, right join.
Okay, what is inner join?
Exactly, I don't remember, but if I refer once.
Okay, you need to just brush up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I am done with the interview. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I'll just have to wait for the result.
Okay, fine then.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.